What is going on today, folks? I appreciate you for clicking on this video. So the trailer for the Joker 2 dropped earlier this week, and I have a lot to say about it. I have been re-engaged into this movie. Just yapping for a sec, I loved the first movie. While a lot of folks that were in my immediate contact felt like the movie might have been too gritty, perhaps even a bit uncomfortable, I was someone who thought that they did a great job at taking an element of the Joker and throwing it into the real world. That being the mentally unstable side of the Joker, and also his wanting to expose the world for what he truly sees it as, and exposing those who hide behind the smiling face. And in a way, it seems that the Joker 2 will continue to follow suit, while also telling a very theatric love story between him and Harley Quinn. The trailer gives us a small taste as to what is happening in this movie, seeing Arthur still in Arkham Asylum where we left off with him, this time with a new counselor because he took out his previous one. And it also seems that this is where Arthur is going to meet Harley, who also appears to be a patient in Arkham. Now that I kind of like, kind of not like. In the comics and films and within the mythos of the Joker, it's always Harley Quinn who was the doctor tending to the Joker, trying to cure him, trying to fix him, all while being manipulated to fall in love with him and develop a real crazy obsession with the Joker, becoming the Harley Quinn that we all know. And I think that that is a much bigger intrigue, having the Joker finesse a doctor rather than hear what seemingly is them meeting together in the asylum and deciding to run off together and escape. It feels a tad predictable, but it can definitely work. One of the things about this movie that scared me was the announcement that it was going to be a musical, because look, I am not someone who enjoys musicals, with the exception of a few, like some Disney classics, even Grease, maybe a few here or there. I generally find them to be quite annoying, so I wasn't really excited when they did announce that, and I'm not gonna lie, it made me lose a lot of hype. And then we got the information that the movie was gonna have 15 covers from well-known songs that we do know, which sounds a little bit better in my opinion. And I know that we got a small taste of musical-esque moment in the stairs scene from the first movie, and it did work for that scene, but I didn't feel like we needed an entire musical vibe going on in this second movie. But the way that the trailer makes it look, I am pretty geeked up about it.
He said it! He said it!
The cinematography looks theatrical and in vein with the last one. The love story between the Joker and Harley Quinn is also very interesting. It seems like we'll be touching on some mental health awareness again. And the moments in this movie look intense, suspenseful, and very serious. Some of the things that I hope that they tackle in this movie and that I want to see is the level of influence the Joker now has. We left off with him in the first movie finally stepping into the Joker role completely and embracing that persona, and it was his followers who praised him, saved him, and really did embrace him. So I'm wondering how that plays out now. This quick moment of Arthur and the two guys behind him running kind of have me up in the air. Is he running from them, or are they running from something, maybe the police or something worse? How is his following going to play in his bigger plans into the movie? Something I hope that they do expand on is how smart the Joker is. One thing that fascinates me about the Joker, and I said this in my review of the Roadhouse movie talking about Connor, the Joker is more than just a crazy person. He is ridiculously smart and strategic, and that is what allows him to be able to take on people like the Batman, like Superman, like the Justice League as a whole.
Maybe you should let me diffuse it.
Maybe you should shut up!
Phew. Is it just me, or is there something going on between those two?
What he lacks in brute strength, he definitely makes up for in intelligence, and that allows him to be capable enough to be a problem for these heroes. And yes, Batman isn't Batman in this universe, at least not yet, but I hope that we see Arthur's intelligence in some form, maybe giving the police a hard time, executing a plan that makes them look like fools. He just needs to be a clever enough villain to be a big enough problem. Harley Quinn, also I hope that she is a fantastic contribution to the world, to the story. We know that Lady Gaga has capable acting abilities. I never saw it, but the movie A Star Was Born was widely well received. I do think that coming off of Margot Robbie Harley Quinn, it's gonna take some getting used to. Gaga's version seems a bit dialed down, composed, and lacking her famously loved accent. But I think that for the tone of this particular world and this movie, it could fit. This is not a true to the comics story, so maybe having a true to the comics Harley wouldn't really fit too well. Generally speaking though, I am pretty positive about this movie. I'm curious to know what the entire plot is. You know, are they just trying to escape Arkham and running from the law the whole movie? Or is there a bigger idea, a bigger motive for Arthur, and does maybe he have a idea of what he needs to do? We'll have to see. October 4th this year. But that is where I'm gonna go and throw the discussion your way. What did you think of the trailer? Are you excited for the movie? Do you even plan to go and see the movie? Let me know in the comments. Let's get a discussion going. Do me a favor and go and smack that like button if you stayed, if you enjoyed this video. It helps out the channel. And make sure to subscribe so that way when I do drop a video, you'll stay updated and notified. The video's gonna stay coming, y'all. Thank you for stopping by and listening to me talk about the Joker 2. And remember, stay geeked up.